Hey everyone, welcome to The Explainer. So, today we're exploring a truly mind-bending cosmic story translated from an ancient text known as the Ginza Rabba. If you've ever played an RPG and wondered what it would be like to permanently upgrade your physical avatar into something made entirely of pure energy, you're going to absolutely love this. We're looking at this epic, ancient story of a father, a son, and, well, the ultimate dimensional leap.
But before we get into all the cosmic upgrades, let me just ask you something. Would you want to live forever if your body kept aging? Seriously, think about that for a second. Imagine your physical form, your avatar, right? Just breaking down, getting weaker, losing its stats, and just continuing forever like that? It's a terrifying thought, isn't it? And it perfectly frames the central dilemma of the story we're about to unpack today.
Section 1. The problem with immortality, a glitch in the system. Okay, let's dive into this.
Take the life of the first man, Adam. According to the text, Adam has literally been hanging out in the physical realm for a staggering 1,000 years. That is a millennium of eating, sleeping, and surviving here on Earth. In the context of the story, the creator looks at Adam and realizes, he has effectively maxed out the timeline for his biological avatar. He's at the absolute limit before his physical hardware starts crashing with sickness and old age.
Which brings us to a really fascinating concept. The text introduces a cosmic messenger, bringing an event called the truth, which, well, humans usually just label as death. Now, we usually think of exiting the physical world as a massive negative, right? Game over. But here, it's framed entirely differently. Exiting the physical game is actually a merciful, necessary exit before sickness and weakness take over. It's an essential upgrade, not a punishment. Section 2. Adam clings to physical life. The ultimate FOMO.
So when the messenger tells Adam his time is up, Adam completely loses it. He screams, "I haven't lived enough. I want another 1,000 years." The text literally describes Adam crying, throwing himself on the ground, striking his arms and chest, and basically throwing this massive tantrum. He is terrified of leaving his familiar world, just desperately begging the messenger of light to put more time on the clock.
And then Adam makes a genuinely shocking move. To avoid leveling up, he offers a substitute to the cosmic messenger. He points to his son, Sheetil, who is 80 years old. Now, I know 80 sounds ancient to us, but on this massive cosmic timeline, an 80-year-old is basically a teenager. The text specifically notes Sheetil hasn't even known a woman or started a family yet. He hasn't really started his life. But Adam is so scared of the unknown that he just throws his own kid under the bus to buy himself more time.
Section 3. Sheetil steps up to go, embracing the unknown. And this brilliantly illustrates the core contrast of our story. The messenger, acting on divine command, goes to young Sheetil and presents him with his father's totally cowardly offer. You'd expect the kid to be angry, right? Or just run away. But look at this contrast. We have Adam, fearful, crying, clinging desperately to a decaying physical world. And then we have young Sheetil, brave, incredibly calm, and fully accepting of his cosmic transition. Sheetil questions it for a brief second, wondering why his dad didn't go, but ultimately, he decides he's not going to disobey his creator. He steps up.
Sheetil's epic transformation isn't just passing away in the traditional sad sense. It's literally like a superhero suiting up for a higher dimension. First, he takes off his heavy trunk of flesh and blood. He literally ditches the mortal meat suit. Next, he puts on an armor of pure light and a radiant turban. Finally, he ascends into the cosmos. He completely trades his vulnerable body for pure, glowing energy.
Section 4. Adam sees the light world. Instant regret.
Down below, this becomes the absolute climax of our explainer, because right before leaving, Sheetil does something incredibly generous for his dad. As he's ascending, Sheetil prays. He asks that the veil of the physical world be lifted from his father's eyes. Suddenly, the heavy block of flesh is lifted from Adam's heart and eyes, and he gets this sudden mind-blowing glimpse into the breathtaking world of light that his son is heading towards. And guess what? Adam realizes he made a massive mistake. Terrified he's missing out on the ultimate upgrade, he actually yells out to Sheetil, begging to trade places again so he can take the spot.
So how does Sheetil respond? He delivers an absolute truth bomb. He says, "Old man, have you ever seen a baby born only to return to its mother's womb?" Wow, it's such a powerful, undeniably logical analogy. You cannot reverse time. You can't go backward in the cycle of existence. Once you are born into the next reality, you can't cram yourself back into the old one. The choice was made.
Section 5. Leveling up to light, the next dimension. Let's move to and see how this builds.
Sheetil leaves his father behind on Earth and continues his ultimate journey upwards through the stars past the gates of light. And the destination? The world of light is the absolute ultimate dimensional upgrade. There is zero aging here. You have infinite energy. The beings there wear these cosmic crowns of radiant light. They're surrounded by glowing trees and waters. They eat what doesn't spoil, and they experience pure, unadulterated joy. It's the ultimate safe zone, completely free from the bugs and glitches of the physical world.
And this brings us to the ultimate takeaway from the text. Sheetil didn't just take this journey for himself. By bravely accepting his transition instead of fighting it like his father did, Sheetil paved the path. He literally blew the doors to the next dimension wide open. That route of light is now officially open for all good, righteous, and faithful people to follow when their time comes to leave their physical avatars behind.
It's a wildly inspiring story that forces us to really rethink what it means to reach the end of our physical limits. Which leaves us with this final thought for today's explainer. If you could see what comes next, if you could get that glimpse of the world of light, just like Adam did, would you still be afraid of the dark? Thanks so much for diving into this incredible ancient narrative with me today. Keep seeking knowledge, and I'll see you in the next explainer.